Good evening!
Hello, everybody!
It's us. We're back again.
Yeah, boys and girls, welcome to episode
I
44
actually had to double
of
check.
Tom and
I
Tom.
couldn't remember what it was.
Well, it's been going on for a while, Tom, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, this started off as a very specific thing and has snowballed into something completely different, which is great.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing,
But
and
yeah,
it's
happy times. Yeah, you're right. It probably should be 46 or 47. We have been a bit lax occasionally, but we are here. And on that note, it's hard for us to cancel it, but unfortunately, occasionally we do have to because we know how important it is to you guys, and also in a selfish way, it's important to us to do it for our own mentalness.
Yeah, because we just don't see each other now. So
No.
We actually hate each other. That's really the real reason behind it.
Yeah.
We do this to try and because we started a channel together. We can't divvy it up. So.
That way, yeah. I mean, technically, we are actually in the same building. We just we're on different floors, and we don't want to see each other.
Yeah, that's it.
So, Tom, what are you working on tonight?
Well, this will segue into what we're doing this month, actually. So, obviously, you may not remember, chaps and chapesses. We committed to doing a similar painting challenge to like you guys that do on a weekly basis, but we're going to do it on a monthly basis. So today is the first day of the official start date, and we ordered in obviously these guys. This is a random order between me and Dom. We both picked it randomly using numbers and fun stuff like that. So I have started to work on these tonight. I know Dom's done a little bit in his spare time, a tiny bit. It's like last night. We committed not starting them until this week because we wanted to very strictly go from 1 month to the next month. So basically, the end date for these will be on the. I'm going to find out the exact date actually. It will actually be, oddly enough, the 2nd of March is a Tuesday. Obviously, stream committing. So.
Tom, we may have to cancel the stream if it doesn't look like we're going to complete.
Is it going to finish it?
I started as in I've glued two torsos and a couple of weapon arms together. So my technique, by the way, if we're going to talk about it, is I'm not going to say what color scheme I'm going for or anything like that, but I have glued the torso and the legs on. I haven't glued the head on, and I glued the arms and the guns together. So, and I just kind of I pressed them in to make sure they weren't too big or too little, so they're the right size. And that is all I've done, and I've done 2 of them. So it's not really
I am not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to have a look at how they go together, and make a judgment call on that because obviously. The whole idea of this is that we spend a month painting them and then we reveal them. You won't see any progress shots in that month, just to make it a nice surprise. Plus, we won't even tell you which one of us has painted which.
Yeah.
So
what
we want you guys. We'll do. I'm going to put a poll on the community page on YouTube. I think you've probably seen. I've done a couple of posts last couple of days. If you haven't, go check them out. There's a poll on there. Love you to make some comments as well. Just trying to get a bit of traffic moving through, which would be nice. And then basically you vote it. By the end of at the end of the stream, we'll announce the. Well, actually, it's saying that maybe we'll do it. I suppose that's going to be an interesting one actually, because not everyone watches the stream.
We'll do it on Instagram as well. We'll have it on the stream, and then we'll have a little vote.
Well, the vote will be on the. We'll give a link to the vote, and we'll decide how we're going to do that anyway. We've got a month to sort that bit out anyway, because I suppose it's only fair that we do it with the people that actually come to watch the stream, because you're the guys that we're doing this for. So I mean, obviously everyone else who comes to this at a later date. Please
we want to please you.
Yes, we do. We want you to. Hello, Mr. Lee. Oh, yeah, sorry, by the way. And hello, Mr. Lee, Jack, Dave, and Vicky's here. She's actually painting next door at the moment.
And we've got Peter as well.
Peter as well, which I can't remember the last time I spoke to Peter actually on chat. So
yeah. So Tom, what so you're doing just your necromancer?
I'm working on. I'm literally. This is it. I'm doing some assembly because I've got I have got some other things on the go because I'm still just working on the last bits of my Death Guard because I've got about 10 models in total left to do. Then that force is complete. Then that gets shelved for a bit. And then basically up over here, I'll just over there on that shelf, you'll see there's some boxes of stuff. There's 4 boxes of Sister Battle vehicles that I need to do. And that's basically what I'll probably work on after doing them. But I will be doing them on stream probably because they're going to take a bit of time to. And what about yourself?
I am working, well, two things. Depending if I get bored with one, I'll go to the other one. So I have got these Reanimators, the Necron Reanimators. I've got a couple of them to do. Where's the other one? I've sprayed them the silver. So might do a little bit on these tonight. Also, surprise, doing some Chaos Marines as well. Because I was on Discord the other night with a couple of people chatting away and doing some bits. And I've realised that these Chaos Marines have been sitting on the side for months, and they're not even finished, or anywhere near finished. So I'm working on them a little bit. I want to try and get these out of the way and clear this.
Yeah, I need to try and catch one of those. But number one, I didn't realise you started it, and number two, actually when I found out I was going to jump on, I had an absolutely blazing headache that evening. So I just went to go and lie down. And so I will try and catch one soon because it'd be great to have a chat. Properly to you guys at some point because I've missed the last two. So
they're very improv on our Discord. So if you haven't joined our Discord already, please do. I believe Tom has put a link on there already. And
I haven't actually. I'll just do it.
Okay.
One second.
Yeah.
We have a couple of people join. So
we have a little improv thing. So come and have a little chat occasionally on there on the voice channels, and we just talk hobby and. Rubbish,
and
really.
good evening to Suko and Gavin.
Yes,
sorry, I just noticed they snuck in on the way through there. So and also just to reiterate, if you haven't already gone to our YouTube site and checked the community tab out, please do. I'd love you to vote in the poll on there, and also just make a couple of comments on things that you might like to see on the channel. I'm trying to get because I realised after watching some stuff this week, we haven't really been using the community thing on YouTube at all, really. And actually, it's quite a useful tool for keeping in contact with you guys on top of Discord because it obviously sends out a alert to everyone who's got a YouTube subscription with us, which is quite handy. So if you haven't done that, please head on over to that and check it out. And obviously, I've also put a link to Discord in just there. So if you haven't joined us on Discord, please do, because it's really good to have you guys in our Discord and having a chat and discourse. I notice it gets better every week, in my opinion. That's that.
Yeah, definitely.
We also do have the announcement for the Objectives Challenge.
Not many entries.
No.
But the entries are good.
Yes.
And we've discussed and we have found a winner. So we'll be going through that a little bit later as well. And of course, what the next competition is. So guys, if you enjoy these challenges, the next one should be a good one.
Yes.
Make sure you take part.
It may even be a multi-part challenge.
Oh my goodness, Tom! Don't excite everyone so early on. Let's tease them for a bit longer, and then bam.
We're going to end up making it look like hard work soon, and they won't want to do them.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel like our challenge is quite a lot of work, but it's fine. We'll
do it.
We'll make
I'm committed to it. Yeah. I've ordered some more for my Safe Force, but it's only one model for me this month, so that hopefully won't take me too long. And like I said, I've got these guys as well to be working on. They're not overly detailed, so. I've got plenty of time to get those Necromunda Enforcers done.
I am looking forward to the day where we can have a game against each other with those nice new models.
Yeah. I was saying the other night on Discord, it was kind of a revelation that how much I do actually miss the hobby, like playing people. It's weird. It's like every step of the hobby that I am missing, from organising a game like, let's say, Tom, I want to play a game against your Red Scorpions. And I'll take my Necrons. And like the idea of what board are we going to be playing on? Are we going to be filming it? What army's Tom going to take? What army am I going to take? And then, throughout the week you'll be thinking, oh, maybe I'll take this, maybe I'll take that.
And then there'll be the banter that happens like, oh, I'm going to bring this. Hope you're ready for this.
Yeah. And then the whole thing of actually playing the game and being in the same room as you or anyone else playing a game and rolling dice and our games are normally quite fun and
exactly.
Relaxed.
I mean, I'm hoping that next couple of days, me and Vicky will actually get our long-awaited gaming because she has started to feel a lot better.
Good.
So we will see where we are because I have a 2,000 point Death Guard army ready to go to my left over here actually for that game, and I'm looking forward to actually trying out their new little tricks, which I probably will butcher in my first game, I suspect, guys. So go easy. I'm not an avid Death Guard player anyway because I haven't haven't really had the chance to play them a lot yet. So a lot of it's going to be a little bit learning experience for me, but that's half the fun. I've kept my theme and I'm sticking with it. So
Nice. Oh, what is everyone working on tonight in the
yes.
stream?
What are you guys still beavering on with tonight? Let's have a little look. As long as we don't get a tumbleweed now, it'll be fine.
Yeah, come on, people. We know you've been waiting.
We've
for us
all
to ask
burnt out.
you.
We're not doing anything. We just come on here so you can talk at us and watch us do. Ooh, cultists. After Dom, man after your heart, mate.
Nice. You can never have enough cultists. Oh, and Dave's working on Stormcaller.
Ah, very nice.
Nigel Stormcaller.
Nigel Storm, is that his name? Genuinely.
Yeah, Nigel. Yeah.
Interesting choice.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know, the story behind Angron. You heard about that? About how they named Angron? Well, apparently the rumour is in Nottingham there was a club, and on the doorman was called Ron, and he was called Angry Ron, and they named. Yeah, there you go. That's how he got his name. Allegedly, that is the.
I mean, that would be pretty epic, to be fair.
The urban myth behind it. I'd like to think that is real. And what else are we working on here? Blood Angel, Tactical Squad, and a Wolf Lord. Let's do a nice mix.
And
Acolyte hybrids, nice.
Professor wants his face and some free fire slayers.
Oh, and army list building for a Necron force. Oh, good. That's something to talk about.
Well, it depends if he wants a good Necron list.
Yeah. So, what dynasty are you thinking of for your Necrons? Have we got any other Necron players in the chat tonight so far?
Might be a couple hiding away, Dom. You never know. Let's see here. Ooh.
They need awakening, some would say.
Oh, Dom. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Don't do that. Yeah.
We don't need to awaken Necron people. There's enough of them around. Well, I'm actually going to give my leader the pistol option because I think it looks cooler.
Oh, okay. You're going to make your own one. That's quite cool. There's some good rules in there. I normally prefer to use my person is Mithrin. But I know there's a lot of other people out there with different ideas behind their list, and it really goes into list building and what you'd like.
It's just nice that they give them the ability to just kind of customize you the way you want it anyway. Because a lot of people like to play different ways, and some people don't like to get pigeonholed into an existing dynasty, which is fair enough. It's the same as Space Marine chapters with the way they've done their custom build chapters as well. I think you're probably going to see a lot of that in the new codexes now.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm thinking like Guard. I think they obviously had them with the Psychic Awakening. You can make your own regiment bits in there. I think you're going to have the same probably. Well, I don't think Orcs have had it. I'd be interested to see if Orcs
they have. They've had clan cultures.
What, you make your own, or
well, you can pick things like tank busters or heavy metal heads, that kind of stuff, for your detachment rules. So they become their own. That they adopt that as their clan. That was in the Psychic Awakening as well. So I suspect you'll see something very similar to that, which is fine. I like that. That should be good. These are big old screws.
Nice. If you guys can hear the heater in the background, it's a bit too much. Let me know, and I'll turn it off. I'm getting quite warm already.
Well, I mean, Mr. Blue, I do agree. I don't think they're brilliant, and that's why I said I think they'll be like them, but not exactly like them. I think they will. I think they will do much more similar things to the way that Necrons and Marines have gone, I suspect, because they in my opinion they did feel a little bit tacked on when I played them, personally, but that's the thing, isn't it? So this is why they do these testing, and hopefully they can come up with something that looks good.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly it, though, isn't it? It is testing for the next edition. You kind of see it towards the end of every edition where they're just trying new things that you think at the time, but that doesn't fit particularly right.
No.
And you know full well that's going to be ready for the next edition. They're just trying things out. Yeah. Yeah, the Necrons in the Indom box set is pretty cool, actually. It's a very nice box set for Necron players. Or for Marine players want to do another race. I mean, the models are so nice, a lot of people have been tempted to do Necrons.
Yeah, but, well, yeah. Not me, filthy Xeno.
Stuka. No, I haven't seen that cultists are not available on the GW website.
This does happen a lot, though, to be fair. The unavailable models thing. So, I think we've pointed out this before.
But Stuka, on slightly unrelated, I am selling 3 boxes of unopened cultists on eBay.
Hang on a minute. Wait. No. No. You can't sell models you're actually going to use.
Oh, Tom, do not worry. They are not all my unpainted cultists. I've got them everywhere. I open a box and some cultists jump out at me.
27. Where's 27?
Yeah, Captain Jack, it could be a repackaging thing. Sometimes you get people look into things a bit, and kind of think, look, they're re-releasing the whole thing, and the next thing comes out with a nice shiny box.
Because obviously all the boxes are being rebranded with the new Warhammer logo anyway. So.
But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if they get some new models.
No.
Or just a brand new box set. Because you get 5 cultists. It's not the best box set in the world. To be fair, 5 cultists, you need 2 boxes to start with. And it's a mixed bag of weapons. It's like, come on, what are you playing at? Because a few years ago, you used to be able to get 10 cultists and the Exalted Champion in a box. I think it's 10 cultists. It might have been 20. Which is quite a good box. Got a couple of them. Because Exalted Champion is a nice model. Mr. Blake, who knows, to be fair at this point. Like, we've seen Thousand Suns, we've got Zangors, Death Guard have got Poxwalkers. I imagine when Emperor's Children come out, they're going to have some weird thing. Yeah. And World Eaters will have something as well. I'd like to see Beastmen appear somewhere in one of those ranges.
Or Abhuman Beastmen or something like that. That'd be good.
Yeah. I think that'd be quite nice.
Yeah, I'd just like to see a new Templar Codex. That would be good. Don't you, Dom?
Yeah, I'd like to see a new Templar Codex as well.
Lying.
Don't tell anyone.
It would be nice. Right, let's just get this. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Just trying to make sure I don't break this because some of these are very flimsy. I don't know if you've just seen some of these Dom on air already, but on this kit.
Yeah, no, definitely. The sprue they're very delicate and very detailed. I'm so grateful I got my new clippers like a couple of months before this challenge because my old clippers would have ripped them apart.
Using GW ones or?
No, I got Army Painter ones, I think it was.
Oh, cool, yeah. That's bad either.
I think it's Army Painter.
They're
really nice.
I got these when you were selling your old flat.
Yeah.
That was that long ago now. These have been really good, actually. I think at the time, some people were sort of saying, "Oh, the £18 or whatever it was you pay for them is a bit of a rip-off." But then I was saying that if you buy one pair of clippers if I take that time into account, which is probably going on what? Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite a long time. I'm thinking about that's not that bad. It's only a few quid a year, so But I think actually the only thing that has happened, that's a lie. The spring has slightly gone in these ones, but that's all.
Yeah, my old GW ones, I think I just worked to death. Really, I had them. I can't even think how long I had them, but yeah, I got my money's worth out of them easily. Hello, Andy.
Hello, Andy. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in chat as well. How are we doing here? So we've hit 12 people watching at the moment, so thank you all for tuning in. Obviously, if you haven't already gone into our Discord, please do. I'll just put another link in. I think it's still sitting there. It is. There we are.
But Tom, we've got 12 people watching, and we've only got 5 likes.
I mean, I didn't want to mention it because I figured you might, so that would be good. So, if you haven't liked our stream, please do.
Or we're going to do adverts throughout just to teach you all a lesson.
Just going to pause the stream and go, right, free play an
advert. Can we plug?
Just plug another stream.
I'll tell you what, though, this Chaos Marine that I've been working on for several months is actually looking quite cool. I might start gluing him tonight.
Which one's this one?
He's almost finished. Just one from the... oh, jeez, which box set was this?
Oh, was it the one?
Shadow... What's the call it?
Shadow Spear.
That's the one. Yeah. The Chaos Marines are the last ones that I left. So I've done like 2 lots of Greater Possessed. I've done 3 Venom Crawlers. I've done the Obliterators. I've done half the Chaos Squad. Hello, Grandmaster Dan. And I'm just on the last 5 Marines now.
Hello, Grandmaster Dan. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. We are just currently working on a few models before we start going into this announcement for this week's challenge winner.
Yeah. So Grandmaster Dan, in case you're unaware, every fortnight we do a painting challenge on our Discord and stream. And the people in Discord go off and paint whatever the challenge is. And we will have them all enter their pictures. And on the live stream, we'll go through them and we will announce a winner. So this time we're going through objective markers. The guys had to make some custom objective markers. Now, I think the feeling is that making the item rather than just painting the item wasn't as popular as just painting.
No.
So we haven't got many entries, but normally we get quite a few, Grandmaster Dan.
Yeah. So just to go on.
Yeah. So there's a Discord link on there. Our Discord is free for all.
Another link there. There we go. Just in case you missed it.
Yeah, and we've got a nice little community growing on our Discord as well, which is quite good.
Yeah, so basically all you need is click on that link. If you haven't got Discord installed, obviously you need to pop that on, or you can log into the web one. And then essentially when I see you in the waiting room, I will authorise you into the members group. Because typically we only put invites out on the live stream, just because we like to kind of encourage people that are watching this to join in with that, because they're the people we're interacting with typically anyway. So it makes sense. I have expanded out a couple of times this week in some other posts. So obviously, the more people get in there, the better, because we love talking to all of you guys, quite frankly. So when we can, of course. It's the curse of the terrain comps. When I used to run a Raven Guard server, I used to get loads of entries, unless it was, And to be honest, ultimately, me and Dom kind of spoke about it, and we thought we'd give it a go, because we were interested to gauge what people's kind of interests were with doing that, and obviously, clearly, building and painting something in the same week is it probably might be a bit much, but it's fine. Dan the Kraken, I will make you a member, my good friend. Welcome to the Discord. So you should be able to see all the other parts of the channel there.
Well, are we all hyped for the first, as you are? Well, as your name's Grandmaster Dan, it looks like you've got a Dark Angel picture on your YouTube. Probably not as hyped as you, although it is good to see the first returning on form to where they should be. I like Dark Angels.
Dark Angels are cool. They were actually one of my preferred chapters when I was originally getting into 40k. Actually, one of my ones I was having a little think about because I love the background and they're pretty cool. But Black Templars all the way, baby.
Yeah, I think like between the two, they're very similar, aren't they? Black Templars and Dark Angels in a lot of ways. But yeah, Dark Angels.
I don't know. I think Dark Angels are slightly more disloyal.
Awkward.
Lots of secrets.
Grandmaster's right there.
And good evening, Ceres. Welcome. Good to see you.
Hello, Ceres. I'm
So-
sure all Dark Angel players never hear that joke.
No, I know. Sorry, Grandmaster Dan. Just I think it's the winged helmets.
Yeah. Grandmaster Dan, hail Hydra.
Right.
Yes. Talking chaos. Unbelievable. I tell you what, the Primarch book for the Old Lion apparently is quite good. So I've been tempted to listen to that.
Oh, really? I haven't. I haven't. I don't think I've seen that one actually.
Yeah, and I've heard good things, so I might give that a go.
I'm still waiting on the next Siege of Terror book. That's what I'm really excited about, actually.
Yeah, yeah. I over Christmas I got a voucher for another audiobook on Audible. So I do have the one that rotates every month. And
Yes.
I've also got one in the bank.
Nice.
So hopefully give me a nice buffer.
Don't forget, just do a cancel, and they'll normally give you about 8 vouchers in return for cancelling. So.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Maybe a bit.
Yeah, the Siege of Terror series. If anyone hasn't got into that, it's absolutely brilliant. I know some are stronger than others in there. Some of the books are stronger than others, but in my opinion, they're all
fairly
amazing.
solid. They're fairly solid, I think, just in general,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, seriously, yeah, I know what you mean. If you get a nice book, it's really hard sometimes to even turn the pages. It's kind of like, oh, I just want to leave it like this. It smells so good. I remember getting a couple of books signed by Mr. Abnett, and I'm just like, they're in a very safe place.
Yeah, I've got the. I've still got the one you got me actually, the Prospero one.
Yeah.
Saturnine Gate.
Yeah.
Best one out of the lot in my opinion. Especially the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, personally.
I'm still a massive fan of the first one. The big.
Oh yeah, the first one's good. I think I might. It might be because there's a bit more of some of my favourite characters in that one. In there, yeah, certain individuals. And obviously, of course, in the first one, there's quite a bit with some other ones that I'm quite partial to. But yeah, I found the Saturnine book was my favourite, definitely so far.
Yeah, it's good. The only thing, my only criticism is I don't think they did Khan much justice. Was it Saturnine or what was the one that Khan featured relatively heavy in?
I thought that was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been the one before.
The middle one,
actually.
Lost and the Damned, isn't it?
Was it Lost and the Damned? What's the one that when you've got the Iron Warriors and the Imperial Fists on the cover?
That's the Lion's Gate. That's the.
Yeah. He wasn't particularly great in that, which is a bit of a shame because Khan is one of my favourite characters. He didn't really do him justice.
I'll just double check. Because I know.
Hello, Kieran. No, it's good to see you, Kieran. Welcome.
Saturnine, Lost and the Damned, and that was that awful.
I didn't think it was awful.
No. I was actually looking at something. That was that other awful the splitting book. There's something in the middle which I didn't like at all.
Oh, nice, Captain Jack Ordo. I'll tell you another good heresy book if you haven't read it already. It would be whatchamacallit. I've completely forgotten now. And the one with Weldy is Word Bearers.
The first wall, by the way.
That's it. Aaron Dimsky Bowden. The Shadow Crusade. Oh my goodness. My brain has gone.
It's okay, Dom. It'll come.
Betrayer. Yes, Betrayer. Yeah, Betrayer is absolutely brilliant. Not many heresy books that I've reread, and I've read that quite a few times. I just absolutely love that one.
I'm trying to think of the
Battle.
Yeah.
Battle of the Abyss had some good moments. It's not one of my favourite ones. It had some good bits in it, though.
I mean, I'm still very, very grateful to the first 3. Yeah, they were probably some of the best 40k or 30k writing I've read, and they were actually read instead of listened to for a change. It seems like a long time since I've actually read a book.
Yeah.
But they were definitely my favourite, the first 3. And then but yeah, there's been some other good ones there. I think like Legion, that was another good one. Legion was quite good.
I do like that sometimes the authors, instead of just making it about the grand scheme of things, take a bit of a gamble sometimes and try something a little bit different. Like this new one coming up for the Siege is about Titans primarily, isn't it? In my opinion, I've never been a massive fan, but I'm sure they're going to do it justice. So in the chat, what is your favourite Horus Heresy book? And what's your least favourite?
Flight of the Iron Sun was a good one as well.
Yeah.
I can tell you my least favourite right now.
What's that?
Buried Dagger.
Ah, right. Yeah, never read that one.
I returned it.
You completely threw me with.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the Ontarian origin story, but it really just got bogged down in lots of flashbacks and stuff. When it really, I just really didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of my least favourite one. It'd probably be Mechanicum, I think.
Ooh, that's a close second actually for me.
I didn't.
That was a lot of waffle.
There's some bits I thought were quite good, but I think it's once again the subject matter. Mechanicus never really overly interested me. There's a couple of good bits in it. It's like one where an assassin will wipe someone's memory and personality, doesn't kill them, and I'm like, oh, that's quite a horrible way to lose everything. The Dark Angel ones as well. Sorry, Grandmaster Dan, haven't been fantastic. Unremembered Empire was awesome. They did the Lion Justice in that, but I think some of them haven't been great in my opinion. So apologies, Dan. I'm so sorry.
I quite like Fulgrim.
Yeah. Fulgrim is good. Yeah. First Heretic or Master of Mankind. It's my favourite. First Heretic is really good. First Heretic, if you haven't read it already, guys. I don't know if anyone hasn't read any of these.
I haven't done.
I want someone. Yeah, First Heretic's good because it goes all the way from the very beginning, like before Istvan and all that, to right past it. So it's a good one that covers most of the key
like
parts.
A prequel.
Yeah. So you almost read it separately from the others and know what's going on.
Right. I think what we should probably do, Dom, while everyone's having a nice chat, is should we get these pictures ready for this?
The picture's ready, Tom. Let's do it. What other good ones are there? The Raven Guard one? Was that Deliverance?
Haven't watched that one. I haven't watched that one. I've got a secret.
Or read that one. It's quite cool. I think there's a bit, if I'm thinking the same one, Captain Jack, where Korax has got a stealthy ship, and he creeps between two traitor ships and goes into the warp and doesn't give the traitor ships time to put their Geller fields up, so they also get kind of sucked in and destroyed, which I was like, yes, go Korax.
Yeah, I was thinking you were a proper heretic, Dom.
Oh, man, I'm allegiance fluid. Dark Angels and Alpha Legion have got a special place in my heart. Because they're the same one.
He did it. He went there again. Okay, right, that's sitting there now. Okay, that's my first one done. There you go.
Nice. Well done, Tom. Oh, the leader one with the little mace.
Yeah, little stun baton and I went with a pistol. I think it looks cooler.
Andy, see? It likes Lost and Damned. Yeah, Sanguinius pistol. Pretty cool. Was that the one where the Khan rides out with...
Yeah.
Sanguinius.
Is that the first? That is the... Yeah, I think that, yes.
Yeah, they have a big ride out and get the Death Guard. That's pretty cool.
Because the Khan's just like... You want me to do what? Nah.
Oh, man. The Khan always reminds me of the guy from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Nemo. I don't know why. It's like when he's got his sword, he's like, I'm like, yeah, that's the Khan. The Khan would do that. And facial hair.
I don't know about that. Right, anyway. Painting challenge.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it, baby.
Okay, so just obviously, disclaimer, we only had 2 entries this week. Both were actually pretty good. So
yeah, we'll pad it out, Tom. We'll pad it out.
So, basically, what we're going to do is we're going to reveal them on here one at a time, and then we'll tell you which one is the winner. And then we'll then discuss the next challenge, which me and Dom came up with literally just before the stream started, so it should be really good.
Well, to be fair, Tom, this was your idea, this one.
So I see. So you can take the full blame.
Or you can go down in flames with it. Either way. I'm sorry, guys. It was his idea.
Right, okay, anyway. So here is our first one, which I believe is from Orkster, if I remember correctly. So, bop, there we go. I picked the one with his guy in the middle because I thought it looked quite cool. Yeah, it's good high-res photo, to be fair. So, sorry. Yeah, we're over here. Hello. We are still here, guys. I'll actually minimise it a little bit because it's actually good quality anyway. So, there we go.
Oh, there you go, that's better.
I mean, he's got a chaplain there, which is automatically. He shouldn't really add to it, but it does. I love chaplains, as you know.
Really
I'm pretty
that
sure
way.
he didn't paint that alongside them, so we're obviously just judging the objective markers here, not the chaplain.
Yeah, so
Now,
do you want to go first on this one then?
yeah, of course, yeah, sure. So yeah, I actually I really like this one. There's a good. The thing is, okay, just before I go, objective markers, in my opinion, they're there to serve a purpose. So when you put them on the table, it's really good to know if it's an objective marker or not. And I think these
That is
ones,
very true.
yeah. However, it's also quite nice to have them quite similar, so that when you're looking for them, you can find them fairly quickly. So obviously the paint jobs on these and the actual bases around the boxes are really good. And I believe these were 3D printed, if I remember correctly. I think he showed us the whole process as he was working through them. So he's really gone from like, I think, really a nasty, dirty plastic to something that looks pretty good. So yeah, and I like the fact that there's numbers on there. There's a bit of variation, but not too much, because it just makes it easy to tell that is an objective marker. And the paint job of them is actually really good. So that's my opinion on that one.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, I really like the weathering there on the barrels, and the different colours as well, which I think is quite important as well, to have them like stick out a little bit as well. But yeah, no, I really like this one. I think it's really cool, and of course some grassy tufts on the base.
Can't go wrong with some grassy tufts.
You cannot go wrong with grassy tufts. Yeah, so I don't know if Orkster's in the chat tonight, but Orkster, well done. That's
well done.
Really good. Clap, 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 clap.
You'll get a round of applause, which I remember to do this time.
Yeah,
probably
not a golf clap.
No, it's probably because I'm mildly drunk tonight.
Brilliant.
Was that a buttery biscuit base you just saw there? Ooh. Let's get a Greg Wallace stream to put up there or something.
Oh, maybe we should have a hobby baking. A 40k cake competition.
We can do that, Dom. We'll do that. We'll bake. That's what we'll do. We'll send each other our cakes as well.
Yeah, nice creamy cake.
And you can't get Andrea to make it for you.
Darn it.
Right, anyway, moving on. We now have the next one, and obviously the final one. So here we go. Bosh. And this is from Aaron Blackheart.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So you can obviously lead us.
So, obviously, Aaron has been every time he's entered every competition so far, and I don't know how many 40k ones he's actually put in, because normally, like as you can see here, Aaron kind of goes a bit left field and does something a bit different rather than standard 40k one, which is, well, everyone's welcome to put something in. Like we're always encouraging more stuff to go in. So I really like this one. I kind of think it would work on so many different like game types. Yeah. Like you're looking at like your Star Wars, your 40k, your Infinity, anything like that, because it's just universal. I'm not 100% sure how he's made these.
No.
I can't remember seeing how he's gone through the method of doing them. But like people are saying in the chat there, like the weathering is just beautiful. The rust effect, it just looks grim, and I love grim. So yeah, that's what I think about this. I just think they're really, really well detailed. What about yourself, Tom?
Yeah, no, like you said yourself. I mean, they do. Yeah, they look the part of being slightly terrainy but generic-y as well. So they're kind of like you would hopefully notice them on the board outside them, and as you said, the weathering on them is really, really good. And I can already see the cracked earth on the base is very nice as well. The nice effect on there. And also some of them have got a bit of extra height at the back, which is quite cool. Because obviously sometimes you get a very typical size that everyone uses at the same thing, but there's nice variation on there. But yeah, overall, can't fault the paint job. I mean, Aaron is it's a particularly good painter in my opinion as well. So
I think like if you put them onto your battlefield, I think the objective marker in a lot of cases will outshine the terrain kind of thing.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
But yeah, no, they're absolutely beautiful. I don't know range. What exactly what models they are. I'm sure he'll be on the chat later if he's not on Discord.
Yeah, he normally catches. He can't normally catch the live stream if I remember correctly. feel free to ask him on there because I'm sure he will reply to you, no problem at all. So, fine. Well, all right.
Well, Tom, shall we go through who the winner is?
Yes.
Drum roll, please.
We're still deciding the same one, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
I'll message the other person and go, no, I don't know why you picked that one.
Okay. 1 second then.
Ta-da! Orkster.
Yes.
Yeah, so as we have said, both have put amazing effort into this. But I think we've both agreed the thing that tipped this one over was having the numbers on the objective markers.
Yeah.
Just so it's very clear for everyone which ones they are. I mean, at the moment they're not numerical, but at some point they could return to be numerical. And now
it gives them a bit of multi-use. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially the thing that kind of tipped it, wasn't it, Tom?
Yeah. And it's one of those things. I think with these ones here, they're very obviously objective markers as well. So it's not just the fact. The paint jobs on both of them are fantastic. By the way, it's not. Honestly, the challenge is about not just about the painting. Sometimes it's also about what the use of the items are as well. And I think these themselves work really well as objective markers. So that's one thing that swayed it for me a little bit. On top of the painting, because they're both really well painted. So this is not always purely just about painting as well. The challenge has got other things on it. So that's what we that's what we decided on that one there. So
So I think functionally, they are amazing. I mean, if either person offered me those objective markers, I would take them. Heartbeat, I'd rip their hands off. It's always a bit difficult with two people.
It is.
It seems quite negative on the other person, but it was quite hard. They're both absolutely lovely.
But in all seriousness, they're both great entries. So that's the shame. But we're trying to. One of these things we're also trying to do with this particular thing is we are trying to pick at least one that is the better one because we in our eyes anyway, because it's if we keep doing draws and stuff like that, it kind of defeats the object of having a bit of a challenge and stuff. So
it's a bit of a cop out, isn't it? Really, if you go, everyone's the winner. Well done, everybody, and well done, Orkster. Well done.
So that's that done. So the next challenge. All right. So I had a very brief. Do you want me to go for this?
Go for it. You're the master of this one.
This is going to be a two-parter challenge. So the first one, they're both going to take 2 weeks. We may judge these separately, but the fact is you have to have it completed in the same time frame. All right, you can't just save up everything to do the second part of it. Okay, so basically what we're trying to do is to paint a leader of some description. It doesn't matter what game system. What it does, you make him a leader character of some description, something like that. You can be anything you want. There's no restriction on what leader is. So he could be a big mech for all you like, or he could be a tiny little mouse with a hat on it. If you really want to do that, I'm just trying to say, pick whatever you want as your leader, but he has to stand out as a leader kind of character. So when you put him on the battlefield, you sort of go. I mean, it's like when you take, as an example, this chap here. You can tell he's a leader, because he looks the part,
Or this chap here.
There you go. Exactly. That's kind of what I'm trying to point out. He looks like he would be leading people. Now, the flip side to this, and I'm going to give you advance warning on this because I want people to actually have a chance to sort of work on both bits. Is the next one we're going to do is going to be a retinue for that leader. Okay. It has to be a minimum of 2 additional models for that guy. So you can go 2 to 10 if you want. I don't really care. Honestly, you can go as many you want because you could do like an army of Nurglings if you wanted to, following your Death Lord around or whatever.
Following your sassy Nurgling.
So what we want for the first 2 weeks, we're going to have the leader, and then after that, a retinue for that leader. So I'm telling you that now because obviously I want people to sort of be able to go. Well, I'm going to make this. I'm going to tie it together with some other models because obviously a retinue normally has to sort of fit in with the style that you've done your leader to make him look like they're kind of protecting him, but also not the same status. Got to make it.
Yeah, and to be fair, the retinue doesn't always have to be a bodyguard force.
True,
it could be like if you're an Imperial Guard officer, you could have some advisors, or if you're a big mech, you can have a couple of orderlies helping you or something.
Warband is a perfect example. I mean, again, one of the Necromunda kits is also another perfect example. You could have your leader there, but we want you to really make your leader stand out from the retinue if you can. That's the thing. So first, I'll obviously I'll message this up in the Discord shortly with the explanation of how it's going to work. So first 2 weeks, leader. That is fine. Range. See, now you're getting the idea. It's kind of like a squad, but we want the leader to really stand out as a proper leader. That's the point, not just a sergeant. So someone who's going to be like properly leading a bunch of men and then have a rescue in the previous week. But I'll write up the full explanation once we're done with this. Well, I'll do it in a minute if I get a chance. It's fine while we're chatting away. So yes, hope that's good. Enjoy that idea. So if you've got any concerns about it, obviously let us know. So that is fine.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Baneblade no problem.
I'll tell you something though, Tom. Like with that challenge, kind of opens it up to a lot of possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
That if someone wanted to do something, particularly like Andy said there, like a war cry retinue, they could, if they don't own one, Tom, they don't own one.
Okay.
They could buy one.
You all know where this is going, guys. So there is a place online. There is a place online.
There is certain places online where you could possibly buy some brand new models to
fill this
get
task.
into this challenge. Yeah, exactly. And my suggestion, Tom, would be that everyone clearly enjoys these challenges and enjoys the channel. And a good way to help the channel grow would be to purchase from these guys, Goblin Gaming. If you want to be like me and have lots of stickers and models, go and check the link out below. Now, what you do is when you buy from that link, you're getting a brilliant deal. You're getting good customer service and models. But also, you are helping the channel with a teeny tiny bit of money that goes back towards the channel. And due to lockdown, obviously, we've got a tiny bit of money, which will be going to events once we can actually all see each other and lick each other. But yeah, go check out the link below. How did I get those stickers? I ordered from Goblin Gaming, Captain Jack. It's not a commission purpose, by the way, Captain Jack. Every time I send someone there, they send me a sticker. This one here, slightly hobby. This is my latest one. Because today is my sister's birthday. And I purchased her the Age of Sigmar painting set with the Sigmarite people because she's stuck inside. She's in lockdown. She used to love painting stuff, and I chatted to her and I was like, "Oh, you know, I could bring you some models and paint, and you can do some of that." And she was like, "Yeah, I might actually do that." So yeah, I'm reaching out and helping people with their hobby and see if she wants to come back into the hobby, which would be quite nice, I think. Because we all need escapism at the moment, especially if you're furloughed or whatever's going on. So yeah, get some sweets. Nice.
I'm just typing up the challenge, by the way, while you were talking. So
yeah,
in case you're wondering what I was doing, I'm not ignoring you.
Yeah, that's okay, Tom. It's nice to have some silence from you. But like I said in Discord the other day, I'm tempted, like when people's birthdays come up and they're not a hobby-based friend, to actually buy them a little paint set. Just like they don't have to get into the hobby as such, but just to paint some models and kind of think about that rather than anything else going on in the world. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that kind of just get into that part of the hobby. A lot of people also getting just into the reading part, but you know, it'd be quite nice to have something to show after you've enjoyed your present. I don't know. Has anyone else ever done that? Buy themselves a little paint set for others?
And right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's fine, Tom. That is fine.
I'm not a big multitasker sometimes, so.
I know. I can see the smoke coming out your ears.
What?
Oh, did you, Captain Jack? You got the misses some models and paint. Wow. How did that go down? I got a couple of models that I let my daughter kind of put together. At some point, we will try and paint them together. I'm trying to be like less controlling when she gets the paint and the model. I'm trying to be for me. It's more of a test than for her. Oh, nice, Master Dan. Looking forward to seeing what you're going to do. That's very cool. And like I said, the painting challenge is all about having fun, helping each other, and doing something with your pile of grey models or buy new models. Yeah. Well done, Captain Jack. I wouldn't be so brave to buy my other half models. It'd be a bit like in The Simpsons when Homer buys the ball. Although there wouldn't be any creepy French guy at the moment because obviously isolation, lockdown. I'll tell you what I did watch, people, in case you haven't watched it already. Lower Decks on Amazon. Have you watched that, Tom?
I have been watching it. Yes, me and Vicky have both been watching Lower Decks, actually. And I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so ridiculous. It's funny. I think we've watched 4 episodes, I think. Yeah.
It's a really long series, but I think what's brilliant about it is it's an official Star Trek series. Yeah. And so they can take the mick out of themselves and get away with it. And you kind of go, oh, yeah, that's quite cool. But yeah, if anyone hasn't watched that on Amazon Prime, Lower Decks, and you're a bit of a Star Trek fan, give it a go. Also, I think it's very Final Space-esque, isn't it? So you don't have to be a massive Star Trek fan to get into it. But it does help, obviously. There's a lot of little references back to other ones.
Oh, by the way, sorry to interrupt it. I've actually had a thought about how we're going to judge this as well.
Go for it.
We'll judge the leader and the retinue separately, and then we'll do a third judgment with them combined on what we like the best out of the lot of them.
Okay.
How do you like that?
That's a good plan.
That's
a good plan. Nice.
That way people can individually look at the things they've done, but also as a whole, which would be quite cool. So there we go. Sorry.
That's okay. Captain Jack Star Wars Resistance series. I think I've watched it. I think I started watching it. So Star Trek series, obviously watch Mandalorian, Rebels, Clone Wars, and I think I started watching Resistance. It didn't grab me as much as the other ones, but maybe I've got to give it another go. Have you started watching it? Lower Decks. Give it a go. Sarah says very good. What else have I watched? Back season 2. Hopefully some other people watch that. That's on Channel 4, and that is brilliant if you haven't watched it already. It's who's in that? Mitchell and Webb people. Brilliant. Loved it. Mr. Lee, 5 episodes in. Yeah, it is brilliant. I'm not gonna say how it ends, but it's a good series. And what else have I watched? Oh, The Dig. Have you watched that, Tom?
I'm going to, because I saw I actually heard about it on the radio, or ironically. Someone was saying, they were saying it was a good thing because they were actually showing how they had to learn the accent.
Yeah.
Which is quite, because obviously Ralph Fiennes is, it doesn't sound anything like that really. It actually looks really cool. However, I did watch something else from that era though.
What did you watch?
I watched Hurricane.
Oh yeah. With guy from Game of Thrones.
What's his face? I forget his name. Always Ramsay Bolton to me, sadly.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's good. I like that. It was actually,
but yeah, I mean, it was quite a good contrast film to sort of how it started and then ended. Yeah, it was quite. I did also watch season 3 of Disenchantment.
Oh, nice. Oh, right, yeah. To be fair, Tom, I'll talk about that in a minute. But Andy in the chat there saying The Dig was okay. I really enjoyed it, Andy. I can see why it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's not much happens, but it is a really nice film, in my opinion. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and as I said before, their opinions are wrong. Sorry, Andy. Captain Jack has been watching World War II in colour on Netflix. I've watched that before, and I started watching the other day when the other half was on a Zoom call. And she's like, I don't want you watching anything that's going to scare me. And I was like, World War II in colour it is. Also, another one on Netflix. I think it's Age of Tanks. Or something.
Oh, Age of Tanks is good, yeah. Age of Tanks is good. I've watched that.
Yeah, pretty good. So, Disenchanted, Tom. What are your thoughts on Disenchanted season 3?
Have you watched it?
Yeah. I tell you what, Tom. This is my opinion.
Messy.
Messy, and the problem is with Disenchanted is it's such a complex story going
Yeah.
on, and what they just leave it for months, and they go, "Here's another part," and I'm not interested anymore. If you let this all go on,
we watched all of Disenchantment in an entire. We watched it in one sitting, by the way, is in over 3 days or whatever. And honestly, I love the idea of it, but by the time we got halfway through, I was committed to finishing it, by the way, because I wanted to actually finish it. But I was just like, where are they going with this? And you're like, oh, you're going this? No, you're not going. Okay, no, you're going to go that way now, and then this way, and then that, and it just felt a mess. You know, honestly, they could have cut out a lot of waffle and got to the end point much quicker. You know, but you know, because we've watched it all, because we've watched the first 2 seasons, we thought me and Vicky would watch it. Yeah, because obviously we've quite enjoyed the first 2 to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I'd say the second one was not as good as the first one, but I think that's just the newness factor. I'm not sure I'm going to watch season 4, but I may have to just to see where they go with the characters, because I'm just interested to see what actually happens. But then it's like, where it just doesn't make any sense. Sorry,
the thing is, I don't really like any of the characters anymore. Like in the first season, I might have quite liked them, but I think now I don't like any of the characters.
They haven't changed. They haven't developed enough. I think that's the.
No, it's just a bit poor. I think it's such a shame, because obviously, you know, he's done brilliant stuff in the past, and it's just, oh god, no. I like the world they've created.
Yes, that's pretty
but
cool.
The all the stories are just, oh god, yeah. Elfo is just annoying. You were absolutely right, Captain. Anyone else got their opinions on Disenchanted? But oof, geez, yeah, not great. A bit biased on that one.
There we go. Yeah, the other. So what else did we do? Yeah. Oh, I rewatched a bit of Final Space, because I've heard the new ones coming out this year. The 30s, which I'm actually really looking forward to. I love Final Space. The first 2 seasons that were actually, it was so well done. I even watched something on it the other day about the musical score on it, and how it was constructed to try and make you really care about what was going on the screen. And I didn't realise that the little piano bits and all this kind of stuff, but they did exactly as they said. It was very, very kind of like, it just drew you in. But you know, I honestly really want to watch the 30s of Final Space. That's my current top want for Netflix at the moment, in my opinion, because I watched the last 2 episodes just to catch my brain up with it, because I was just like, oh, I haven't watched this for like 2 years. I can't believe it was 2019 the last one that came out.
Weird, isn't it?
And then having watched it, I was like, oh yes, this is brilliant. I was just like, so
what else? I watched Staged Series 2. That was quite good. That was on iPlayer, I think. Was it iPlayer? Yeah. If you want to watch that, it's quite good. David Tennant and what's his face? That's worth watching. Although, once again, being a British program, it's only like 6 episodes. It's really hard not to kind of get carried away, like watching back, where you're like, oh, this is brilliant. It's so easy watching, and then you're suddenly like, oh, it's over. Oh, right. I have to wait another year or 2 years until something else comes out. And anyone else watched anything good?
Just so you know, I have pinned a new message. Hopefully it makes sense. It was a bit longer than usual because of the 2-part thing, so sorry about that. But yeah, please, if there's any confusion over it, just let me know. And I'm trying to think what else I watched. Cause I've been in a bit of a quite a watchy kind of mood at the moment to watch stuff while I've been doing bits and pieces, which has been quite good. So there was probably something else I've done. I'm sure I watched something the other day. Pretty sure we had Nicolas Cage in it.
Oh, go on.
Was it Next?
Oh, I saw that. Is that any good?
I mean, if you like Nicolas Cage, it's probably all right. It's just.
He doesn't normally make bad films. That's the thing. Normally, every film he makes is a success. Yeah.
I don't know about that, mate. Vicky actually watched Tammy the other day. That's quite funny. I overheard it the other day.
Which one's Tammy?
It's got Melissa McCarthy and what's her face? Sorry, V. Susan Sarandon and the guy who was in Game On.
Oh right, okay. No, I haven't seen
Game Night. Game Night. The guy who was I can't remember his name now. I always forget his name. He's got one of those generic faces. I'm gonna look it up quickly in a second.
Faces.
Jason Bateman.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite funny. But yeah, but that's in theory, considering that I'm normally quite silent in this segment, I've done quite well tonight, I might add.
You have done very well. You can clearly tell you've had some days off work.
exactly. That's actually unfortunately the key.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Nice.
I think that's everything covered on that bit. Anyway, well,
Yeah. I'm going to do a bit on my reanimators here because the Chaos Marines are at a point where I need to start gluing them together to put the final touches on. So I'm going to do a bit of painting on the old reanimators. Start these guys off. Hopefully, it's not going to take me forever. They look relatively basic. And yeah, quite looking forward to this. Nice model.
So anyway, as everyone's had a couple of minutes to digest this painting challenge, has anyone got any ideas? Also, I've just happened to notice on chat, on the painting and hobby section, what people are working on. So, I've seen Bearded Heretics Montarian. That is
Nice.
pretty sweet. And Paul Hunt, I don't know if he's actually in chat, but he's working on some mini eggs apparently. So. And I also saw Sarah's actually finally got the Sergeant Ripper Jackson, which is
we got some Necron news. Right, so his own dynasty, going with Eternal Conquerors, which I believe is the movement. Warrior Nobles for the code. Right, what are Warrior Nobles, Tom? What are Warrior Nobles? Let's have a look.
I mean, you know Necron's better than me, my friend.
Yeah, let's have a little look. See.
I'm going to have a midget gem while I'm waiting.
It's good.
Right. And I'm just going through here as well. So, Ceres, how long have you been waiting for Ripper Jackson to turn up, Ceres, if you're still there? I'm interested.
Right, so... Oh, no, sorry, Eternal Conquerors is units with the code have the objective secure ability. Oh, right, okay. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I like that. That's nice. And the other one is Warrior Nobles. So each time a noble model with this code makes a melee attack, reroll a hit roll of a 1 and reroll a wound roll of a 1.
Oh, nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
So
and what models are you thinking about putting into that force? See, Ceres, we're so skeptical. We thought that was going to be the case. We thought it was going to be the 6-inch movement. But he has got the OBSEC. OBSEC is important. Yeah, very cool. So yeah, some of these are pretty nice actually. When I've kind of gone through them before. Where is the one where you get the 6-inch movement to start with? Where is it? No, it's one of the ones that you can add in.
Okay. So I was looking at the Death Guard sort of contagions rules and stuff. It was quite interesting in trying out some of them.
Relentless Expansionists is the one where you get 6-inch movement for the game. Yeah. So, what was your feelings on the Death Guard Codex, Tom? What do you like?
I mean, I had a pretty good read of it the other night because I just literally took it to bed an hour early, had an actual read of it the other day, and I had so I've gone through all the changes and stuff, and I'm actually fairly quite happy with it, to be honest. I think it's pretty solid, especially the way I'm playing my army. Because of the because the increase on Terminators, the 3 wounds and the Blight Lords, and obviously because I'd bought Surgeons before I knew that this was all going to happen. So obviously Surgeons give units within X amount of inches their 6-up feel no pain back, basically. So obviously they lose it because obviously at the moment if you get shot as a Death Guard player, it's just -1 to damage, which is good as well. I think it's not bad at all. But having the Surgeons there as well makes them extra durable because they can obviously ignore that wound as well. So you may not even have to, won't be a problem. It's good. So obviously they made a few quite key changes like they've done with the Space Marine Codex, where you can only have one of the Death Lord leaders per detachment. So for instance, I don't think you can run a Demon Prince and a Lord in the same detachment now. If I remember correctly,
okay.
They both have the Death Lord keyword. And you can have one of them. However, the Malignant Plaguecaster isn't. So you can have that in that. But yeah, it does change it. I found it quite strange they actually did that with Death Guard, because there's not actually an awful lot of Death Guard characters in comparison to other codexes.
Really?
Well, you've got the Lord, you've got the Lord of Contagion, you've got a Demon Prince, and then you kind of go into the realms of the other versions of the Lord, so a non-Chaos Lord and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But obviously, so if you want to take 2 Demon Princes now, you had to take 2 detachments with a Demon Prince in each one. Which is fair enough. I kind of get that. It's just it's quite interesting for some of the bigger detachments, because you're kind of forced to maybe take things you obviously if you wanted to take 2, you probably have to take a Lord and then something else, whereas you could have taken 2 Lord spread potentially previously, something like that. So you kind of force you to take different items from their codex selection, which is fair enough. Just quite interesting they went with that one, because obviously with the Space Marine one, you can kind of understand it to a certain degree, because people can spam so much of their stuff, as you're well aware of.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting because, talking from a Chaos Space Marine point of view,
that's basically what Sarah said. There's no lieutenant equivalent, basically. That's the thing.
Yeah, and the Chaos Space Marine one, you're so reliant on your HQ choices.
Yeah.
And it's very, very heavy on your HQs. I normally find when I'm making an army, I'm like, I want to have this, and you're like, oh, geez, I've taken all my points up with HQs and need to put some other stuff in.
So you may find that might be a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it'd be interesting what happens. Like maybe, obviously, the dynamic's going to change for Chaos Space Marines. How much so is,
I mean, what they've done with the Death Guard one is they give them the extra keyword, so it becomes like a Lord. I think it's Lord of Death. Which is what the Chaos Lord gets, and the Demon Prince and the Lord of Contagion. So you can only take one of them per detachment. Just like in it's very similar to the fact you can do the Chapter Master and the Captain. You can only take one of the things, but it's interesting that obviously the only other ones I think is a Malignant Plague Caster, which doesn't come under that category, and something else. But yeah, and the rest is all kind of in it. They've got a very heavy elite section as well, Death Guard, in my opinion. So, but I'm quite happy with that, obviously.
Yeah.
Lord Terminators, mate, coming your way.
Oh no, there's some very nice things for Death Guard. I was going through my models the other day, and on our little improv Discord chat we had, I pointed out that I've got the Putrefier, the Death Guard Putrefier guy.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm going to try and do is turn him into a word bearer apothecary. Yeah.
Very
cool. So I'm going to change him up a little bit. Obviously, I want to try and get away from that look completely. Because otherwise it's just going to be, it's just the Putrefier guy, the word bearer colours. But yeah, after listening to Fabius Bile, he's got like a massive force of apothecaries from other legions who will kind of go into study with him. And I think one of the nice thing about Chaos Space Marines is that you've got that narrative where you could have other legionaries come and join your legion, which you don't necessarily have in Space Marines, because you don't really hear about a Raven Guard joining the Ultramarines.
No.
So
Death Watch only, isn't it? Really, that's the only time.
Yeah. There is a chance. Yeah, joining. Yeah, Death Watch exactly. But yeah, I think it'd be quite nice to convert this guy up and use him as an exalted champion in game. But narratively, he is an apothecary for the 83rd Warhost.
Have you painted the Lord I gave you yet?
Which one?
The one for Christmas.
No, I haven't. No, where is he? He's over here. He's in my.
Oh, actually, he eBayed him.
No, he is here. Where is he? There he is. Buy me time, someone.
Buy it now. It's just in the cupboard.
There you go. There he's there.
Ah, come on. He should be painted, mate.
I'm
joking. It's fine.
So what I'm planning to do, Tom, I will be doing some more 83rd Warhost videos, which is also why I'm painting these guys.
Someone actually made a request for that the other day.
Yeah, I do enjoy doing them. I just obviously wanted to try and get my Necrons done as well.
I completely understand, mate. Don't worry.
So yeah, time-wise, I will be doing them. They don't come out as frequently as I'd like, but I will be making a conscious effort to do them. And like I said, my priorities at the moment are my Sisters of Battle, my Necrons, and now my Necromunda. But I will be Yeah. So that's what I mean. There's like 3 things right there that I'm constantly painting. But I will try and do some more on my word bearers because I do love my army. And as we have our yearly apocalypse, at this point it's almost yearly game.
Don't even. Honestly, mate, I can't. Yeah, might have to do it on. What we'll have to do is on my wedding day, we get a 40k table set up at the wedding.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go down with certain other people.
Yeah,
she hasn't screamed at me yet, so she's either not watching the stream or she doesn't. Oh, I take it as that's okay.
Yeah, no, of course it's fine. It's fine.
She is watching.
But yeah, so I'm planning to do a bit more on the 81st because I've got like chaos characters everywhere at the moment. I've got 4-year-old ones here I've got to get on with. I've got the 2 you gave me for Christmas, and like I said, I've got that guy there to get on with. So I've got lots to do. I have cleared a lot of my grey coveredness. So I've got things to get on with, which is the main thing. And hopefully it won't take too much time because if I have a weekend and I've got 1 Lord to do, for instance, I can get a Lord done in a weekend.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah,
which might be key, I think.
No, like I said, I've been trying not to buy anything since that stuff I bought at Christmas now. So, so I've got that Orc Mega Knob that I got using your voucher with the not Mega, sorry, I've got it here actually. Excuse me. Always get the name right. This guy.
Yeah.
But he's going to be a big mech. That's what I'm going to do with him. So as a new leader, because that's what I wanted on there. And I want to paint up the 2 mechs that you also got with the other Christmas I think it was.
See, haven't got me for not painting a Lord. You don't paint my Jakero weaponsmith for ages, or my hunter.
No, the hunter. Done. The hunter's done. That was done.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't think you have done it.
I'll go get it. It's just over there.
Yeah, go on then. Go get it. Yeah, it's not there, is it?
I showed it to you. I did a video on it as well. Yeah, see?
Oh yeah, very nice.
It's all done.
Cool. Yeah, I like getting you things that you don't often by yourself.
Yeah, because you never think of doing it, do you? So.
I had exactly this conversation the other day with my wife. My eldest is really into a Lego at the moment, and she's got all these little character bits and stuff. But she needed more blocks, and my wife's like, "Oh, you should take her to the shop and to Tesco's when you do the shop." And pick up some Lego. And I was like, I'm not taking her because I know I need to get her blocks. If she comes along, she will go, oh, that Lego car, I want to get that. I'm like, no, you don't need that. And it's exactly the same with models. Like I could go, I need to get some packing foam for my models, but I'll walk in and I'll go, oh, a Lord Discordant. That's only going to add to my problems.
I mean, it's like this time I remember when you came into the store with me. I didn't need anything, and I'm just casually browsing stuff, and he made me buy the Marine Battle Force.
Yeah. By going. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
See?
Easily swayed people. Like honestly, spam the chat of what you think Tom should get next, and he'll probably buy it.
Ooh. No.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, they won't put anything.
Yeah.
They won't do it to me. I won't buy it anyway. Promise.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, go on, guys. Put in the chat what you think.
Warlord Titan. Ah, oh, damn it. Bankrupt again.
Yeah.
Damn it. I'll still blame it on you because you started this whole conversation.
Yeah. I think that's where we differ a little bit, Tom. I'm a bit more. I don't think cautious is the word. I kind of hold myself back quite a lot when I'm buying models, unless it's an absolute bargain straight away. Like I will literally click on it and add it to my cart, and then go, "No, I'll come back and look at it another time."
I would say I've lent more that way more recently now because I've tried to calm down on the. I'll have one of these, or like as I call it, instant army buying. That's what I used to do. I used to go out and just buy what would effectively be an army, which is nice. But then when you've got it all, it's very intimidating to work through, and you kind of sit there going, "Oh, it's going to take me months to do," and I don't really want to do it all at the same time. And I've kind of more committed to buying a few for one army and a few for another army, and then sort of working through each bit of it now. So I think that's really what I actually enjoy more about the hobby. Another great idea for a Warlord Titan with Warhound Retinue. I mean, Jack, that's great.
Go on, Jack. You can do it.
You can lead the way on that one.
Yeah. Oh, and also in the chat, Orkster, if you haven't looked already, you have done very well on the challenge. Congratulations.
You won. In case you didn't see earlier, I wasn't sure if you were in chat.
Yeah.
But yes, you did win, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. More orcs. Nice.
So yeah. Let's have a quick look on. Just having a quick look through.
Yeah. On a similar note, Tom, like from my experience now doing this Crusade Force with my sister Val, nice having one unit a month to kind of buy and get on with.
Yes.
And having other people at the same speed as well, doing the same thing, not necessarily the same amount of models. Yeah, you can all see your forces slowly growing. I mean, do people want to see what our Crusade forces are looking like? Because there's some really nice models appearing. We might do that one week and kind of go through some of the armies. We might do a separate video. Who knows?
Also, Jack, I'm just having a look at your Confessor and the Fire Slayers. Looking very good, man. Notice they've popped up in Discord. Ah, he joined us. You won't go for the next challenge. Well, I'm hoping we get a few people on the next challenge. I think it'll be quite fun to see what you guys come up with. So, looking forward to seeing your brains working on that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so essentially, with regards to what you're just saying, I've basically got 4 Sister Battle vehicles to do. So that's my next thing I'm going to do after my Death Guard.
Yeah.
I've committed to try and finish the Death Guard off, basically. Because once I've done these models here, they are complete at the moment. And I'm not planning on adding them to them until I've finished the other things I've got to finish. Because, as you say, it gets a bit out of control sometimes. And obviously, with having to do this as well, this is going to take up quite a bit of my time. Especially with the colour scheme I have chosen.
Ooh.
But I'm not.
Are we allowed to talk to each other offline about
We are allowed to talk about it each other, yes. But as long as we don't reveal. Because obviously we're trying to make it unbiased.
We will know which ones are ours when we know them.
Yes. We're trying to make it not biased in chat on the grounds that you don't know who it is and who's paid it. So the list, the small amount of way we give away, the better. That's
absolutely. I'm excited for it. It's going to be good. Nice. I'll tell you what else I watched actually. I watched Sputnik. I don't know if anyone else has watched that on Netflix.
Not watched Sputnik, no.
Let me know if anyone has.
There is something else I watched.
Oh, really?
Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh, did you? You rented it, did you? Or?
I did rent it in the end, yes. I was very bored on Saturday morning, and I was sitting again, and it flashed up, and I was like, it was payday. I can probably just about stretch to it, and I grabbed it, and actually, I quite enjoyed it.
Good.
Personally.
Good.
I'm
glad.
It's not going to win any Oscars.
Well, Tom, to be fair, the amount of films coming out, it could win an Oscar this year.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, it was. It's not top draw, superhero film, but it's pretty. It wasn't bad. It was good. Had some good feel-good moments in it as well. Just in general, it's one of those kind of films which just sort of wasn't too bad at all.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I'm still quite. I think out of DC ones, they're still the Wonder Woman one's actually not too bad compared to some of the other ones they've done. So, not that that's particularly difficult.
Yeah. I haven't got a great history in DC so far, which is a shame because I think I'm more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan. But when it comes to the films or DC, you're not doing well for yourselves.
No, not at all.
That's cool. That is cool. I did watch Dread the other day as well.
Oh, the Carl Urban one.
Oh man, it's such a good film.
It is. It's very good. And again, that's another good example. That was done very well. But you very rarely get stuff like that from that universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Really. When the Batman films are obviously standalone, especially the Christian Bale era. Yeah, they were all very good. I think that's because they had a good director. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But and
Oh,
I mean, sorry.
I'll tell you what we haven't done yet.
Lottery.
The pesky lottery.
Well, I suppose we've got 10 minutes left, roughly, mate. So it's probably a good time to
Yes,
start.
do it. Right, you fill the void, Tom.
Well, I need to look up the lottery numbers for you as well. So, obviously, at this time of the stream, Dom normally tells us how badly he's lost the lottery.
Trust me, today I need to win it today.
More
than ever, I need to win the lottery.
I just hope you win enough to repair your car, mate. That would be good.
Yeah. Here we go. We can do it. Don't tell Captain Jack because we were talking cars the other day.
Oh, sorry. I'll keep it quiet. Let's have a look.
Right.
February 2nd. Yeah, I have the Euro Millions numbers, Dom.
Captain Jack. I didn't want to go on about it tonight.
Yeah, sorry, that was my bad. I didn't mean to mention it, to be fair. We were trying to talk about it.
Captain Jack, looks like the turbo's gone in my car. It looked a bit like something out of Speed Freaks army.
I mean, actually, I suppose your truck could probably enter into that quite happily.
Yeah.
A couple of big pipes out the side.
Sad times, Captain Jack. Sad times. Not good. Right, so, Tom, do you want to go through the numbers?
I certainly can, sir. It is 18.
Oh, poo. Go for it. All right, I still might bring it back somehow. Right, okay.
No, 35.
I've got 20. I've got 35.
38.
Right. Might be pushing my car.
48.
Okay.
Got it a 9 and a 12.
Right.
I mean,
I get my pen and mic.
I mean, maybe one day it might happen.
Maybe one day. Oh, I tell you what, Tom. Right.
Yeah.
I think people, long-term watchers of the stream, will know that if I did win the lottery, I would get a venue for wargaming. And I saw a brilliant one in there's a little village relatively close called Alfriston.
Oh yes, Alfriston.
It was like a 6-bedroom house. Obviously, if I win the lottery, I'm not going to be able to buy it at the moment. And had an indoor tennis court, which I was thinking gaming hall, and had like accommodation and stables on site as well. And I was thinking, and a couple of fields that they use for camping. I was thinking, that is the perfect venue.
No, you're thinking too lowball. You don't get something already existing. If you win that much money, you build it to your spec.
And they will come.
Exactly. You build it and they will come. You stick it right, slap bang, in the middle of, I want it somewhere in the countryside, of course. I think that makes the most sense. But with ample parking, we'll have a railway built to it as well.
I think you're thinking too big.
What? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you've gone too far the other way, Tom.
We'll buy all of this.
All will be ours. But honestly, I'd love to have a proper gaming venue for people and host nice big events. That was my dream. I would love to do that for people.
And have it like our own version of Bugham's Bar, but better.
Just Brewdog everywhere.
Just brew. Yeah, Brewdog, you hear that?
Yeah. We're with you. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely. Damn it, I should have get the can!
So, one of us get a phone call one day and they'll be like, we see you drink a lot of our beer on your stream. Would you like us to send you some packs?
I think it'd be nice to be the first hobby channel that's got a sponsor that just is beer. And we have to plug them every video.
The best thing about that is we could definitely never build this for a channel for like the kids thing on the slider bit. That's because we have alcohol in every stream. You had to be completely drunk in every stream. That would be our commitment. That would be in the contract. Oh, you have to be drunk while you're streaming on our product.
Yeah, I could do that. So also, I have put up yesterday, or this morning even, a new episode of the Todak Dynasty. So if you guys haven't checked it out already, there's a couple of options there to paint next after I've done these bad boys. So go and have your say and see what is next to join the Todak Dynasty.
Oh, I've just seen. Also, sorry, Mike has just posted up in the painting challenge. He's going to be. It looks like he's doing a commissar.
Oh, nice, nice. So yeah, pop that up there. If you haven't joined our Discord already, go check it out and take part in our painting challenge.
Send a new link in here just in case there's anyone who is new and has not joined us yet. Although I think we're down to regulars at the moment, I suspect. So thank you for watching, but obviously join there if you are new and come and join us in our Discord so you can come and participate in our wonderful painting challenges. Before we had one extra, well, she had a couple people this week join as well, which is nice. So some of it was
slow and good growth though, Tom. It's like I said, it's a really nice Discord channel. I've been part of a couple, and it's really positive and really welcoming and friendly.
I think the way that we're doing the invite system is benefiting this because we're not making it blanketly available all the time.
And also, for those who think it could be, it's not clicky in any way, shape, or form. No. It's all a very nice group of people who are very encouraging. All in similar interests, surprisingly. So, guys, in the last 5 minutes or so, has anyone got any questions or anything they would like us to talk about on the stream tonight?
A little bit of Q&A before we finish up.
Yeah, questions. Yeah, let's have some questions.
Did I have my hair cut? Yes.
Did someone actually type that, or did you just?
No, I just thought I'd just do that as a question.
Did I grow my hair? Yes.
Yeah, there you go. So you can safely see that.
Do I wish my hair would stop growing? Yeah.
Well, like I said earlier, look guys, there's just little. Here's a danger of getting older. Look at this. Look at this. Receding hairline. There you go.
Captain Jack, I had to recall your fiver. Because I don't know if I've said before, the turbo in my truck is blown, so I need all the pennies I can get at the moment.
I mean, Jack, honestly, mate, I just, if you really want it, you're going to have to come down here and actually take it out of his cold, dead hands. Or
just ask in person. I don't have to be dead.
Just go up to his special place where he's sitting right now and just take £5 worth of models. That can be in weight terms, or
laid out on the table here. I have got a Demon Force that you can purchase or take. Old school Hellhound and a Chaos Space Marine Force there. Good.
I mean, to be fair, you could just drive and meet each other because hopefully both your cars at least make it halfway.
People from satellite will probably go, "There's a volcano exploding in that area of the UK."
Heat bloom. It's like,
yeah.
This car's so hot, it looks like a missile.
Anyone else got any questions?
No, I think
aren't about our cars, or we done.
I think we're all good. Well, in that case, I'm going to start wrapping it up. If you have a question during that time, we'll cut the wrap up and we'll start it. That's not a trick way for you to keep the stream going.
They're going to cut. Ask another question.
But no, anyway, guys, as usual, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We really enjoy doing this with you guys, obviously. And please, obviously, have a look at the painting challenge and get involved. Honestly, we'd love to see what you come up with. Even if you don't finish it, it doesn't matter. We just want to see people getting in there and having a go. Because honestly, there's no failure in it. This is just more of a inspiration thing for you guys. Try and get you doing a few models that you may have been putting on the side or whatever. And definitely give it a go. So yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody. This is Dom and
Tom from Black Toe Studios. I did this time. Got you. And we will see you all next week. You take care of yourselves.
Bye.